Owning a Harley or owning an Indian? Is there an actual difference? A little bit. Let's get into it. So I've been raking my brain about what actually the differences are about owning an Indian to a Harley. I mean, they're pretty much similar. Cruisers. Well, one's a touring, one's a cruiser. But I had a touring motorcycle before the Indian touring. But I kept trying to rake my brain of what the all the differences are. I went over before some of the little things how to get used to, like the starter and the side stand and little things like that. But I want to go over what like major things are about owning an Indian to a Harley, and I only came up with two that, and I'm kind of stretching it at two because the first one's it's subjective and people's experiences will be a little different than mine. So the first thing that I've noticed between owning an Indian to Harley is the number of non-riders that love the bike. Now, this could be just the type of bike I have because, I mean, it is a beautiful bike. But the number of people, I've owned this 2-3 months now, I've had probably, and I'm not even joking about this, probably like 15 to 20 people just walk up to me as I'm sitting in a parking lot and talk to me about how much they love the bike. And they're not riders. And while they maybe could have been riders, but I have like old people, which maybe that's not a good thing for the bike, but I'll have just like an old couple come up and talk about how beautiful the bike is. Just the amount of attention I've had a guy who is actually a rider, stopped me on a transport as I'm just sitting in traffic waiting to make a turn, pull up and tell me how much he loves my bike. I've never had that. Well, I've had a few people come up and tell me that they love the Sport Glide. But again, I only owned it for 2-3 months, the Ultra. Never had anyone tell me how much they love that bike. My wife loved the speckle in the paint on it. But I never had anyone come up and tell me I had a nice bike with that. Again, only 2-3 months of this. I've had 15 to 20 people just come up randomly, tell me how much they love the bike. Again, I've owned this 4 years. I recall one guy coming up to me at a gas station and tell me he liked my bike. I had bike rallies and stuff. People might talk to you about your bike, but just random people come up to you. And again, maybe it's just the Roadmaster. Like, I don't know what it is, but I've had a lot of people come up and tell me that they love the bike and ask me questions about it. Never had it with the Ultra. Had it a couple times with the Sport Glide. But yeah, that's a big difference that I've noticed is people seem to really love. Again, maybe it's just the Roadmaster, but I've had a lot more people ask me about the Indian than either one of my Harleys. The other difference that I find is both good and bad, and that's accessories, aftermarket. There's like almost no aftermarket for the Roadmaster, and I don't know if it's because of the year 2017, but even Indian on their website to get aftermarket. I mean, they're not aftermarket, but performance, decorative, anything like that for their 2017 Roadmaster, there's like almost zero on their website, which is weird because I was just at an Indian dealership and I looked at the 2024 Indian Roadmaster and it's almost the exact same bike. The digital screen and stuff like that is a little different, but other than that, like it looks identical. But yeah, on their website, the 2017, 2018, there's a few things on it and I'm sure they'll probably fit, but it says it won't fit. There's like zero aftermarket for these bikes. Here in Canada, Fortnine is the big one that you would purchase things from. And they have like millions of things on their website. And I can get like, this isn't even a popular model, the Sport Glide. I think it was 3 or 4 years that they made it in North America. They don't have it in North America for the past 2-3 years. But there's so much aftermarket stuff I can get for this bike that I can't get for this bike, which And the reason I say it's actually a good thing is because I'm not buying stuff I don't actually need. You know, did I need to change the gas caps? No, but it cost me 180 or 100, almost $200. But I got them anyways. Did I need to change the derby cover? No, but I did anyways. Did I need to buy Thrash and Supply handlebars that are still in the box 2 years later? No, but I like to know that I can. But that's one of the reasons why it is actually a good thing, is I'm not buying a bunch of stuff to throw on this bike that you don't really need. But there are certain things that you do want to change. And I mean, floorboards, yeah, you can always change those. You can jimmy rig any universal thing on there. But all these, like the smaller ones, you know, like Thrash and Supply or, well, J&P bikes have some stuff, but they're pretty much the same with Fortnine. Most of it is, I'm a guy that wants guaranteed fit. I don't want universal fit because I don't want to make it look stupid or fall off when I'm riding. I want guaranteed fit, and guaranteed fit is hard to find for an Indian motorcycle. The newer models, I think, are a little bit better, but 2017, there doesn't seem to be a lot out there. Again, it's a good thing because I'm not buying a bunch of crap that really do I need. I do have some part stuff up there that I still haven't even put on the Harley. Don't tell my wife. I know she gets the visa statement, but whatever. But yeah, those are the two things. The attention I seem to get on the Indian opposed to the Harley, and the other one is aftermarket support, which is a bad thing, but it is a good thing too, because I'm not buying stuff I don't actually need. But it would be pretty cool to see more things pop up. So maybe with more people buying Indians, it will help. But anyways, what do you guys think? Is there anything I've missed? What differences between owning a Harley and an Indian are? Anyways, let me know. Until next time, later.